Welcome back, everybody, to the Backyard Slinging Podcast. I'm back with Cory again because nobody watched the episode I did by myself last time.
Well, one did.
And I get it, but it was a pretty dry episode. If you don't want to go watch it, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
I think you should watch it anyway.
Well, sure. It's only like half an hour. It's not even that. It's 28. I couldn't talk anymore. I'm like, I wouldn't even want to listen to myself talk about the stuff that I was talking about. It was bad.
For 30 minutes.
It was bad. Anyway, so what? You haven't been on for over a month.
Yeah. Last time you and I were both feeling kind of ick.
Yeah, I was not feeling good that day, which sucks because Cody was coming down, we were going to do the moonshine video, and that didn't happen. So yeah, we're trying it this way. We'll see how we're feeling this weekend. We might do another one, maybe not. Maybe we'll do 2 tonight. Who knows? We'll be at a car show Saturday, so maybe I'll just film some stuff there. Film walking around, put that up in a video or something.
Get some footage of some pretty cars.
Yeah. Including our car. My wife's taking her car, and her dad is taking his car and his truck. So,
what kind of
truck
does he have?
Sweet. It's just a F-150. I don't know what year, but it's what is it called? A flare side.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a little different. It's one of those like older style ones that you'd like see in movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I like it. It's a nice truck.
What cars do you have?
Again, I don't know the year, but it's a Ford Maverick.
Okay.
And it's royal blue.
Ooh.
And this thing just sounds mean. I can't remember what engine they put in because it's not the original engine. They put in a newer engine. Feel like they put an engine out of like a newer Mustang in there.
Oh, okay.
But I could be mistaken on that.
I think my brother likes my Mavericks.
But that thing is sweet. That thing, yeah.
And then you have the Charger, right?
Yep. Dark green, like forest green, 1975 Charger. And it's not what you think of when you think of a Charger. It's not a muscle car. It's more of like a freaking boat on wheels. It's just a cruiser. It's not gonna sit you back in your seat when you step on the gas.
Oh.
We're thinking
about. Did you get
it
running?
But yeah, she just, what did she say, yesterday? Got it running yesterday, and it's good to go.
Oh, okay. So you don't need me to build you a wire harness for it?
No, it's good to go. And I guess new tires will be here today or tomorrow, hopefully. Just put some new tires on it.
Yeah, all right.
Some nice white wall radials.
Ooh, that'll look good against the dark green.
Heck yeah, man.
Of course, I always like white walls.
Who doesn't like white walls? Some people will get that joke.
I figured there was some kind of innuendo in there.
Definitely. Yes. All right, so it's been a while. What's happened with you the last 3-4 weeks?
Well, I was playing at a church event called Field of Praise. That was at the Greencastle Antrim High School football field.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Which was... It was
not as good as
really cool. What?
Not as good as Chambersburg's field.
No, because they have like an NFL stadium in the middle of downtown Chambersburg.
And they suck.
Yeah.
That has never been good.
Mm.
Maybe at some point they might have had a winning season. Yeah.
A winning season?
Yeah. That's pretty accurate in the last 15 years.
I always thought that they were, like, somewhat imposing, like, way back. But I have no idea.
I don't think they've ever won a state title.
Okay.
I don't think so. I can check it real quick while we're chit-chatting right here.
So, yeah, that event I was at, was awesome, but it was also terrifying. Because I don't know if that was the most amount of people I've ever played in front of.
How many do you think was there?
I have no idea, but the one bleacher, actually, I think both bleachers were pretty full, and there were a bunch of people on the ground too.
Okay.
And we were gonna try to get a stage, like a really nice looking stage for that, but they couldn't get the funds in time, so we ended up playing in just on midfield,
Yeah.
which I don't know if it made the nerves worse, but it kind of felt like everybody was just like looking right down into us.
Yeah.
But it was still great.
Huh. I'm almost to. We're 4A, weren't we? I'm pretty sure.
4A.
Yeah, that's how they rate high school
Okay.
divisions per se. It depends on how many people go to your school.
Mm.
And Chambersburg has never won a state title, which I mean,
Nice.
it's not surprising. But yeah,
No,
there's
their
six
sports
A schools in Pennsylvania.
A
Holy
schools.
crap! They have to have a huge student population. And since they started the 6As in 2016, one team has won it 7 times
Good grief.
out of 8 or 9. St. Joseph's Prep.
Man.
Harrisburg was actually a runner-up the one year. That's twice actually, and we play Harrisburg as Chambersburg, but you know. All right, back on topic. Nobody cares about Chambersburg football, except the stands are always freaking packed.
Yeah, it's
For
a
what?
social event.
It's so dumb. You can't be social when people are cheering for them showing up. I guess. Yeah, like, oh, what happened? We gained 2 yards.
We get,
Man, yeah. It's like, oh, what happened now? Oh, the other team's quarterback hit his own player in the back of the head, so it's an incomplete pass.
nice.
Woo!
Oh man.
Gosh, yeah,
I
it's
went
rough.
I only went to one Trojans football game, and it was the week after homecoming. Which I think they won homecoming actually.
That's surprising.
I think, but the next week I went and I was like, why am I even here? Like they're not even doing
Yeah,
anything.
I mean, I went to a couple aside from the ones that I was actually there for. I mean, but I didn't play varsity.
Mm,
Oh, you remember that crap? Remember? Was it senior year? Or no, it was junior year. And that was the first year I decided not to play, and we got that new coach, Saunders.
yeah.
And you and I used to work out after school, and we were on the far side of the field throwing a football back and forth
Yeah.
while they were having practice. And he called me over, and he's like, why you practicing over there when you could be practicing over here?" I'm like, "Because I'm just working out and I'm throwing with my friend and I'm going home."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Well, what do you think about playing this year?" And I'm like, I mean, I wasn't planning on it because, you know, my first year getting up on varsity baseball and I wanted to focus on that.
Well, that's right.
I'm like, I mean, I'll go home and, you know, talk to my mom about it and that, and I'll come back and I'll see you on Monday. He's like, all right, I got a spot for you. I'm like, okay. Go home, talk to mom. She didn't want me to play. She always hated me playing football. So then I ended up deciding, like, okay, I'm gonna play. Walk into his office on Monday after school, and he straight up just like looks at me, and it's just been from Friday to Monday, so it's been 3 days,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Yeah, uh, so I don't think it's a good idea to play." I'm like, "You're the one that asked me to play, guy. What are we
Why did
doing?"
he change his? Why did?
No idea. Probably because I didn't decide that day on Friday.
Oh.
But, you know, the joke was on him. Pretty much all his quarterbacks were injured 2 weeks after that.
Oh.
And that's what I would have been playing for him. I would have been, you know, slid in at the bottom of the quarterback depth chart probably.
Mm.
And they were all hurt after 2 weeks. I was like, ha, hello.
Well, yeah,
Gosh
there was a
dang.
time I kind of thought about playing football too, but I don't think my dad wanted me to play either. So
Well, I
he
mean,
kind
you
of
and
like,
I played with
yeah,
our, you know, backyard style. And we had those
but yeah,
couple pickup games we played.
yeah.
Those were always fun, and we won.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been like the right-handed version of Tim Tebow on the Broncos. Probably a little bit more accurate, but still. Junior and senior year, I definitely had a different mindset than when I played before. I had more of, like looking for contact at that point.
Yeah.
Like when we played our pickup games, I wouldn't, if I knew I wasn't going to be able to get a corner on a guy, I would just like turn up and just like run straight at him and lower the shoulder on a guy or try to go with the stiff arm. I had a pretty good stiff arm then, but everything just went downhill after I broke my ankle.
I feel like the stiff arm would probably be my go-to too.
Oh, I had a good one, man.
I don't think I would have the presence of mind to spin or juke.
I wouldn't spin. I could juke. Do you remember Eli?
Juking me.
Dude, and his
messing
jukes
around.
are so ugly.
He's like,
he would just be like, he would have the ball, and then like his feet would like get this wide, and he would hold the ball here, and this hand would go up like this, and he'd be like, just like a crab, and then he still like freaking got you to fall on the ground. That was pretty funny. I still remember that.
Funny.
And I still remember Ryan Sanchez trucking Tim.
I do not remember this.
Sent Tim flying. It was that day we went out to South Hamilton to practice, and it was cold, and we were practicing out in the grass.
Was Andrew Ebersol there and
No.
John McCauley?
Okay. Ebersol, that was when we were trying to like practice together to play against Andrew's team.
Oh, okay.
That we played at the high school.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we ended up playing like 4-on-4 with ourselves, and Ryan just like trucked Tim. Like I look over and Tim's like flying back like 4 yards. I was like,
good grief.
I'm like, where was that when you actually played, Sanchez? Like, good grief.
Well, they were pretty equal in size too, weren't they?
Yeah. But I had played with Sanchez in junior high and like the freshman and sophomore team, and he was never like that on the field.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just comes out there and just goes, whoop. There goes like 230-pound Tim flying back.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. But yeah, let's see. We get to some stuff here. Back to like people driving like crap. I almost got run off the road by a dump truck a couple weeks ago going up the mountain. Just starts going.
Guardrails?
He just starts going. He's in the right lane and just starts drifting into the left.
Oh.
I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. What are you doing?
The worst thing I could possibly imagine is being driven off the road on a mountain, especially with no guardrails.
There was guardrails, but it's still gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's see, what else we got? Okay. So normally I don't talk a lot about work, but I seen something a couple weeks ago, and it made me laugh at work for a good 5 minutes, and then like for a couple minutes, like a couple hours later. So we had a road deputy brought a detainee in, right? And they're handcuffed behind their back. I see this dude on the camera trying to, like, hands behind his back, trying to, like, motion to his face. Mm-hmm. Like his nose was running or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he was asking for, like, something to wipe his face with. This deputy did not skip a beat. She went over to the desk, grabbed a paper towel, went over, put the paper towel in his hand, and then walked away. And he's cuffed behind the back. And I just start busting up laughing. My partner's in there's like, what? I'm like, she just gave the dude something to wipe his face with, and he's cuffed behind his back, and she just walked away from him. It was freaking awesome. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. It was great. I thought it was freaking hilarious. Man, speaking of like law enforcement and stuff, I'm sure you've seen, like the Trump federalizing the Capitol Police.
No, I haven't.
Like
heard
a week and a half ago, he took federal control over Washington D.C.'s police.
Okay.
And he also sent in 800 National Guard members.
I did hear about that.
including another 600-ish mixed people from like the Marshals, Homeland, and stuff like that, all to go into what he's saying to help clean up the streets and that in the capital, and to kick out
Okay.
like the homeless encampments and everything like that, and
Yeah.
just trying to put a damper on the crime as
Did
it
they have
is,
any? Did they have any ice in there?
for sure,
Okay.
for sure. But I seen this picture of after the first, I think it was about 400-ish National Guard guys moved in, and they always do it. It never fails. But it's kind of not even the news fault. They put up a freaking picture, and it's this E4, which is what I got out as. And the dude is about bursting out of his freaking uniform, like fat.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, and I see this post on Facebook, and I'm like, that is embarrassing. It is so embarrassing, regardless of why you are anywhere. Wearing that uniform and looking like you're going to bust out of it is embarrassing. It's horrible. And I'm about to put like a dang ticker on this part of the video. It's just like ticking down to like me going on a rant, like 5, 4, 3. Because including going into the military, it's the same way with law enforcement, I think. Right? And it's not just one department. It's not just my department. It's not just places that I used to work, or the jurisdiction that I live in, or the ones that I drive through to go to work, or where you work, or Chambersburg. There should not be out of shape and fat officers and deputies that work the road or work in confinement, or the courthouse for that matter, honestly. And the thing is, like, you get a lot of people, especially for courthouse, a lot of those guys are guys that have already retired and are, trying to get a little extra, or they're on their back, the last couple of years till retirement. And they're generally older guys. And it's just, I don't think you should be in the positions that would require you to react in a life or death situation if you're not physically capable.
Yeah. I feel like jobs like that, you would have to be in the best possible shape you could be.
It should be. And that's one of the big things that falls on the departments, in my opinion, because most of them don't push for officer fitness and
Mm.
readiness. I mean, the military doesn't even do that good of a job with it anymore, aside from obviously, your top tier guys. But that's how you have the guys in that picture I saw on Facebook. It's like, there is no way that guy passes height and weight. And I would be very, very surprised if he passes runtime.
Mm. Yep.
But it's just, and that picture went national. It's like, that's extremely embarrassing.
What's
And
the
it's
can,
just terrible.
what are the opinions on that picture? Is it like fully on one side or the other, or is it mixed? Of like,
On like why they're there.
yeah, or like some people saying like, oh yeah, he needs to be in shape, this is a disgrace, and then other people are saying like, oh, don't body shame or
Okay,
whatever.
so when it comes to the weight part, the only people that comment are probably current and prior service that are like my opinion, like, that's embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
No one's there kicking back at those people, say, "Oh, give them a break, don't shame them," because they don't care. Because the people that would say that, they're off on their own little tangent of, "Oh yeah, Trump's a stupid guy out here trying to take control of the government and be a dictator."
Yeah.
That's what they're focused on. And there's one in particular. I saw. Oh, I kicked my camera cord. A little shaky a little bit there. This guy commented, "Yeah, North Korea is looking better and better."
What?
Yeah. So I couldn't help. I normally never comment, right? But now
Yeah.
I'm getting to the point where some people just need to be called stupid. And so all I did was comment the clown face, That's all I did. Like, I replied to his comment and put the clown emoji.
Yeah.
And of course, this guy cannot make a valid argument back. He just goes straight for attacking me. So he's like, "Oh, you're doing a little self-reflecting." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Back on topic here. You're allowed to leave. If you want to leave because it's so bad here, go ahead and leave. It's fine. No one's going to stop you from leaving. Go on. Go over, go hang out with Kim Jong and, see how it goes. See how, he treats
if he
people
doesn't
in his
shoot you at
capital.
their border first.
Oh, they won't shoot. They won't shoot you. They'll just put you in prison. I mean, the guy that was commenting, he ain't posed a threat to nobody physically. I looked at his profile. His freaking profile picture looks like it was looking rough, dude. He looked like one of them people on the far right with the multicolored hair.
You mean on the far left?
Far left, yeah, that's what I meant. On the far left with all the crazy hair, but then don't shave anywhere else down below, like female wise, and then like they have all their opinions. That's what this guy's face looked like.
Okay.
So
good grief.
Take that with what you want. But I kept trying to get him back on topic. I even commented like, is your only form of, retort attacking me and attacking the people that comment on your comment, but then you can't defend it and actually explain why you said what you said. You just start attacking everybody else. Which, the guy's just an idiot. So you can't reason with someone that's just going to keep saying the same things over and over and over again and don't want to have a conversation.
Yeah. This is why I stay off Facebook now.
Well, no, it's fun to look at stuff a lot of times.
Yeah. I mean, all the political crap I just scroll past anyway.
Oh, yeah. I mean, every now and then, like that, I'll look at the comments here and there and see what stupid stuff people are saying and see if there's anybody that's like making fun of them. That's another thing. Sometimes you just need made fun of so you can hopefully learn that you're wrong and you can figure it out. But people want to talk about that like bullying, It's not always a bad thing. It's probably not it's definitely not a popular opinion today, but
yeah,
I think for a certain demographic of people, it is. And it helps you build character, but the people that are against it, how do they tell their kids to deal with it?
Yeah.
It's pretty much, you're making something up and, oh, you're, discriminating against me because of this. No, for lack of a better term, I mean, bullying is always someone who's an idiot picking on a weaker person.
Yeah.
Right? So that by default, if you're getting bullied, and again, another unpopular opinion, you're weak. Right? You're viewed as weak, or else they wouldn't do it.
Unfortunate.
Because people aren't going to...
Or the bully is just insecure.
Yeah, which that goes, that's hand in hand with it a lot of times. And then it's still him viewing that other person as weak and that he can do it. So, I mean, I don't think it really ever happened to like my little sister. But I mean, I always told her, I'm like, someone's bullying you or bullying your friend or something, just crack him right in the mouth.
Yeah.
Just do it. Everything's going to be fine. But guess what? He ain't going to keep doing it. Because they're never expecting it. They're never expecting someone to step up. Someone smaller, I guess I should say. Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, bullying to an extent, well, I mean, to the extreme is a problem, but it's also, you definitely gotta learn how to stand up for yourself.
Yep.
Because it's just, letting someone else do that to you is just one of the most miserable things ever. And the only way it stops is if you go to someone where you stop it yourself.
Were you bullied, Cory?
Not really. There was like
Not really,
a
but just
few.
one time this guy put my head in the toilet.
No, nothing like that.
But, it was fine because I was thirsty, so I didn't hold it against him.
Why didn't he shove my head in a Gatorade dispenser then?
I was so thirsty, but I had to settle for water.
No, I was very fortunate in school. There was like a few little things here and there, but they never really did anything bad.
Yeah. And then by the time you got to high school, you was hanging out with me, so you didn't have to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, no one bothered our little group, really.
No.
We just did our own thing.
Minded our own business.
Supposedly, I don't know how stuff comes up, or gets made up, because it just downright got made up. Because I don't remember it, and I'm pretty good about remembering things that I've been a part of. But supposedly, there was a time walking home from school in 5th grade, and someone started like picking on my friend or something. And supposedly, because I have no recollection of this, I just like ripped this kid a new one and just went off on this kid. Like I said, I don't remember this.
Mm.
I mean, I didn't think that I was really like that at that age yet, but
How long ago was this?
5th grade.
Okay, so that was a long time ago. That might have even been before we met.
Yeah. But I mean, we'd probably met before then, because 5th grade, we were like around 11 years old, 11,
Yeah.
12. And yeah, it was probably when we got to middle school, and then we started playing on that baseball team together at
Mm-hmm.
Henniger at
Yeah.
13 years old. Yeah, but, I have
It
no
is.
problem today telling people that they're stupid or they're dumb or
I
they're doing stupid things.
I have rarely ever like snapped on someone because I mean you know me. I'm usually a very calm, quiet person too. Like you have to like be picking and picking at me before I get sick of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely developed that better being in law enforcement, especially
Mm-hmm.
working inside of facilities. Like I can tolerate things, but once it gets to the point where like, okay, I need you to stop,
Yeah.
that's when like I don't like kind of like gradually like raise like my voice or anything like that.
Yeah. It's just like
Like I'll be
all the
telling him
way.
like, hey, you need to stop, go over there, sit down and shut up. That's what
Yeah.
I'll tell people. I'm like, knock it off. You're acting like a child. Go sit down.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it keeps going to that point, if they're talking, and I'll just turn it
Mm-hmm.
straight up. And it's like the other day I was working, a different sec, and they weren't locking down on time. And this fucking kid, because he's a kid, I mean, he's still like early 20s maybe,
Mm-hmm.
comes up and asks if we can put the tablets on the charger. And I was like, no, go lock down. And then he's like, looks at me like he's never been told the word no.
Yeah.
And he's like looked at me like, and then he like
Duh.
starts to ask again. And you watch your ears on this one, because I'm about to get him. But starts asking again. I was like, no, do you see the time? You're not locked down. Go lock down. Screw your fucking tablets. Go away.
Yeah.
But it was a lot louder than that when I told him. But that's pretty much the gist of what I told him. And
Mm-hmm.
we had a programs lady in the bubble with me, and she was like, I ain't never heard you talk like that. I'm like, well, most people don't. That's why it surprises everybody when I do it, because I'm normally quiet as well. But I mean, when I need to turn it up, I can't. And it always catches everyone's attention because I never get to that point unless I'm really trying to hit something home. So yeah, freaking kids, man. And it's just
or
so
or
annoying.
the older you get, you care less and less, and then you just do and say whatever.
Yeah, it's
Or
kind
you
of a
just tell.
combination. It's not that I don't care. Like I care to the point that I will be trying to do my job correctly.
No,
And
I meant not caring about like what you say or what other people say.
yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna like throw some like off the wall stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna be like disrespectful to them. Like I'm gonna tell
Mm-hmm.
them straight and to the point, loudly, what I need them to do,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. So yeah, I don't have a problem, and I don't have a problem telling coworkers stuff either when they constantly screw up. And I doubt he watches this, but there's one in particular. He would definitely. I mean, he might know that I'm talking about him, but then again, he still might not get it. It's bad. Like, and there's only one that I work with every day,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, come on, dude. At some point, you gotta be better. You've been there for 3 years.
Yeah.
Figure it out. You don't need to be calling people daily to ask them simple questions about how things are run every single day. It's bad.
What is he kind of like? Well, I don't know. Was is he kind of like that?
Yep.
Mm.
But I can't talk too much about it. I would get in trouble. But anyway, back on to like the fitness stuff. Like, we definitely got off track on that one. Holy cow. Let's bring it on back here. The fitness stuff, right? As a law enforcement officer, whether you're a town cop, county deputy, whatever, if you're doing patrol, working in confinement, courthouse, I think, for one, you should be able to shoot well. You should not have to take more than 2 times to qualify to get a passing score for your firearm.
Mm.
Okay? You should be able to do it. 2, you should be able to drag. Let's just go with 250 pounds of dead weight
Or he could
because
drag me.
I mean, you ain't that big. What are you talking about?
I know.
Good grief.
That's what I said.
But I'm
I'll
saying,
give you
like,
some easy work.
I'm saying because if you're in a situation and you need to drag that guy out, you need to be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because if you're sitting there struggling, for one, that's a higher chance for them to die. And now you're exposing yourself more than you should to where you can get hurt or die.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not just coworkers. Think about it as like for civilians as well. And a lot of your civilians nowadays are more than 250 pounds. What are you going to do? You just going to leave them there to die? Leave them in the line of fire if something serious is going down? Leave them in a burning car because you can't pull them out?
Yeah.
And then guess what? That's going to be living on your conscience the rest of your life. That person died because you weren't in good enough shape.
I will say though, if situations like that would ever come up, you can never underestimate what happens with like adrenaline
Right.
in a moment like that,
Yeah.
which could give you the strength that you need even if you didn't have it already.
Oh, yeah. That's like that one. I think it was like last year or something. There's a video of a deputy down in Florida or something lifting a car to
Mm-hmm.
get someone out from that was underneath the car.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah. Which, I mean, yes, that does help, but you still need to be capable beforehand to a
Yeah.
certain degree. You can't just go along like, oh, nothing. And I hear it. Like, and I'm not just making it up. It's because I hear it. Like, oh, nothing. Ain't nothing gonna happen here. This is an easy place to work. None of that stuff's gonna happen here. Well, you're already wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. Like you need to be capable, especially because the people that are saying stuff like that are the ones that want to freaking wear their freaking uniforms off duty, going home, and then stopping in places to pick up food or whatever else, still wearing their stuff and they're not working.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking from like being working in a facility and then something were to happen, and they're like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. Well, it's your fault. But now, since you're still in uniform, you have to do something.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be kind of embarrassing if you're still in uniform. You don't know what to do, and
Yeah,
doing something you do every day.
but there's so many people out there that put themselves in that situation, that possibly into that situation.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what are you doing?
At
Freaking
least
nuts.
bring a change of clothes if you're gonna.
Yeah, like that's what I do. I mean, I'll take off everything except my pants and my undershirt, and then that's it, you know? But I mean, again, like, I don't know. You should be able to drag someone that's down, is one. And two, you should be able to respond, which means you should be able to run, get there in a timely fashion.
Yeah.
And then when you get there, not be so out of breath that you can't fight.
Mm-hmm. Or help.
Because then you're useless. Get out of my way. And I've seen that happen over, the years. I've been doing this for what, 10 years now?
You also have to be agile too, being able to get out of the way quick, and
Yep. Being able to think quick, and move quicker. Or move quick and think quicker. Probably should go
I
that
don't
way.
know.
Move quick and think quicker. So that way you can be one step ahead. So, I mean, yeah. Yep. And, it's another thing to go with that stuff. If you're sitting here watching this and for some reason you're starting to get, some feelings about this, that like you're upset about it, I don't care, because that means it probably pertains to you. So go to the gym and get in better shape. Don't sit there and whine and complain about some guy sitting on a podcast called you fat, because it's going to happen again, because you're fat. Looking at you. If you're sitting there and you're upset right now, you're part of the problem. Fix it. Stop being fat.
Hashtag part of the problem. Remember whenever
Like,
that was everybody's
actually
favorite?
part of the freaking problem. Not the
Remember
made
when
up
that was
problems.
everybody's catchphrase back in like 2020 when all that craziness was going on?
Oh, well, because I didn't go anywhere with a mask on?
All that and all the riots and stuff. It's
Well,
like,
they're
oh, if
actually
you.
part of the problem. A bunch of turds out in the street. Especially like LA and San Francisco and all those, Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
There's literal turds, and then there's living turds on 2 feet in the streets.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite ones, calling somebody a turd. It's just so encompassing of what they are. Like, you stink. You're the leftovers of what wasn't needed. You're unessential. You're
Goodness.
unessential to live.
Goodness.
Getting deep.
Tell me how you really feel.
I'd probably get canceled if I did that. And now that same guy that's probably upset because I called him fat, he's probably like, oh, but you're sitting there drinking a big old Zaxby's drink. Whatever, guy.
He'll be the only comment in this video.
I hope people comment so I can comment back to him. It's probably going to be saying that same idiot that commented on about North Korea looking better. Watch him find this, and I'm like, oh, well, hello, welcome to the party. You're still
Welcome to the podcast.
an idiot, for one, and you still suck. And guess what? Now you're a turd. You're just a grade A turd. There could be different levels of turd, right?
I feel like they're all unpleasant.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, some turds aren't as bad as others. You know what I mean?
I suppose.
Like, I mean, yeah. Even with, like, I don't know. Like, that guy, he was probably like a dog turd, because they're pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even a cat turd. Cat turds
I wouldn't know. I don't have
stink.
dogs.
Cat turds can be freaking rancid. That's probably what that dude is. That's what his armpits look like anyway.
What, he had his armpits in the picture?
I'm pretty sure. It might have just been his face.
Was he trying to make a muscle?
Something like that. It might have just been his facial hair reminded me of it.
No, good grief.
Just like a good old. That's probably what it is. He's probably like a good old cat turd. You know, got some hair in there. Yeah, that's what that guy is. He's probably from like Seattle or some shit too. Just out there living amongst the turds.
How on earth did we get onto this?
God, we're just off the rails. What are you talking about?
46 minutes, it starts breaking down.
That's probably why we should cut it off. We try to cut it off instead of going to an hour. We just cut it at 45 minutes. God, can you imagine how good our stuff's going to be when we record episodes after drinking moonshine?
Good grief.
We're going to be off the rails. Now we have to schedule that so we can get people to come down and partake in that. We have to get Cody was going to come, so I'm sure he'll come down again. It'd be nice to get Wolf to come down because he likes to drink. He's also the source of the one time I have ever been drunk. We can get into that one in the next episode. We'll get into the drunk story next time. I don't think we talked about it on the podcast yet, but yeah.
I wonder if it's the same story you told me before.
I don't know. What was it?
Wasn't it about like a police horse?
No, that we didn't talk about it on the podcast.
But you told us in the past before.
Yeah, I remember that now. I wouldn't say I was drunk. I was definitely pretty tipsy though, but I held it under control. So I think we're gonna close this one out here, and then we'll probably get into some of those little stories next time. Alrighty. Alright, so everyone that's watching, we'll see you next time.
Thanks for listening.
And if you're a turd, make sure to let us know in the comments. We'll know by if you comment and what you comment, we'll know if you're a turd or not, so it really doesn't matter. You know, but it'd be nice to let us know so that other people know that you're a turd too. Okay, bye. A slow burn like a disease.